Look at it, do the intro.
Okay, do the intro then.
And you've got the microphone.
I can fix it.
No.
There we go. Now you've got the microphone.
Right, well you find us this morning at the Glenmore Forest Lodge car park, and we spent the night at Glenmore campsite just to make things
Just
easy.
over the road.
Yeah.
Away.
Just over the road, and we're going to go up Bynack More today. So the first part's a lovely walk through the woods. I suspect it will be quite busy, although it's not super early. We spent a long time not getting up this morning.
We did indeed. What is that, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, it's 5 to 9.
Yeah.
We're so slow. But anyway, we're going to go for a walk. We're going to take the low route, which is a little bit longer but a bit more straightforward. We'll save the climbs for Bynack More.
We've done the forest trail before, and
Yeah.
we've sort of gone up the forest trail and come back.
Yeah,
We did the one that's
and as you can hear,
probably make for slightly quicker walking.
the storm is itching to go. So let's get cracking.
Are you excited?
Storm is very excited.
She's super
She's
excited.
like pulling me up the hill. I think she smells the reindeer.
She's in full on husky mode.
Full on husky mode. So the lower trail here is under construction. No, the upper trail.
The upper trail is being closed for some works, but the lower trail is unaffected.
Yeah, so we're just taking the lower trail, as we said before. We're not far from the car park. There's signs everywhere, and that's from the 5th of November, 2024. In case you're watching this in 2034, we don't know what's happening in 2034. And we're at the sign, so we're just going to keep going on this path to Anlochan Ewan, which is that way, and
we've just passed the Glenmore Outdoor Centre.
Yeah, so this is
just behind us.
This is literally just past the outdoor training centre, where we were talking about it'd be cool to
go and do a course there. Yeah, I
do a
think we'd really
course,
like to do that.
on scrambling and ropes, which two things we're not enormously comfortable with.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be posting a video of us scrambling with ropes or something.
Or something
right?
like
Or something.
that.
All right, let's get cracking and head to the Lochan, and we'll probably check in there. Right, we're just carrying along the path. Just wanted to share some of the views. This is typical sort of landscape up here. Glenmore, Rothiamarchus, Cairngorm. It is absolutely lovely. Are you looking up the name of that peak, are you?
Yeah, I think it's. We're heading that. I think that's Malavucal.
Malavucal.
Yeah.
Nice. And there is a Corbett in behind there that we're.
That could be the Corbett.
Do you think that's?
Yeah.
No, that's not the summit.
No,
the summit will be behind
yeah,
that.
but behind that is the
Yeah.
Corbett, the Malavucal.
Right, so Malavucal is the Corbett. Yes, I see that. So we did have half a thought of doing our first Corbett after we do Bynack More. And at this point it's we're like, oh yes, we could do that. But
No.
by the time we come down from Bynack More, we'll just want to go back and have a wee drink.
Chill.
I mean, chill. Yeah, chill, that's it. Right, shall we keep going? It's a long walk in, but it's beautiful.
We're almost at the Lochan, and then beyond that is the Bothy. So
Yeah, so Lochan's over there. We don't quite get to the Bothy though,
we turn
so
off before that.
if you hit the Bothy, you've gone too far. All right, let's go. Come on, Storm. Come on. She's absolutely loving it. Right, so the high trail is closed. Let's go check out the Green Lochan. There it is, through the trees. It really is quite lovely. Oh look, there's a lovely sitting spot. I don't think this was here last time.
I think it was. It was so busy when we were here last time. We didn't really explore it. We just kind of had a quick look and
There you go.
went on. That was summer, of course.
Yeah. So this place does get very, very busy.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's got a big path in, anywhere with a big path in. But you can just maybe make out the colours on the camera. Of course, being windy,
It's difficult to see.
it's difficult to see.
I think you see more of the green tinge as you come up the hill.
Yeah.
It's not so good.
But it's called the Green Lochan.
Because they believed that the fairies came to wash their green clothes here.
And obviously they didn't set their dye properly, so it dyed the Lochan green. So there you go. You've learned something on this channel. It's lovely. It really is a lovely spot. So there we go. But anyway, we keep going past it to the left. Path is back there. We just came off the path to check out the Lochan. And yeah, before we meet the bothy, the Land Rover track that we're on, or the big track, does veer to the right. Then we'll just follow that around.
There's a wee poem on the bench.
Oh, is there a poem on the bench?
Yeah. Look.
Oh, look at that. And again, in the dusk of the evening, I shall find once more alone the dark water of the Green Loch and the pass beyond Ryovan. So yes, it's a good point. We are about to go up and over the Ryovan Pass up there, which isn't, from memory, it's not very big. It's just a bit of a rise on the path.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right, let's get going. Okay,
I didn't do.
didn't download it.
I didn't download it.
I've got it downloaded.
Okay.
All right, so you come up over what they call the pass, which really isn't much of anything. It's very windy, actually. A lot windier than we were expecting. And you come to that sign, and we're going to head to the right. But I just want to swing you around. Look at that view. That'll be... One of them will be the Cairngorm or something. I think actually the Cairngorm's to the left out of shot. But anyway, so we're heading this way. And it is quite windy. How are you feeling?
The wind is certainly picking up. I'm actually just mentally kicking myself because I didn't download the map on my phone. And you know, there's a very real example of, you know, if you're busy doing other things, you can forget to do something. And you know, out here at this point, there is no signal. You know, and as we go along the path, we'll probably pick up signal. I can download it, whatever. I've got the actual paper map in my bag, so you know, it's not a big deal. And you've already downloaded it, but it's the kind of thing that it could land you in a bit of a tricky situation if it slips your mind to do.
Another reason why we always bring a paper map, because it always works. It never crashes, it never freezes, you never forget to download it. Well, you can forget to bring it, I guess. Alright, we should get going and hopefully we get a bit of shelter. I suspect the wind's actually channeling along here, and I think when we get around here it'll be a bit less windy. Oh, and by the way, we messed up. We've only got one microphone, so you might notice me going back and forth.
We're the height of preparation today. This is an example of us not being as prepared as we should be.
It's very true. It's very true. I have two microphones. I just don't have two charged microphones because I'm a bit of an idiot. But anyway, onwards and upwards. Hopefully upwards. Okay, you are live.
So we are just coming up the path here as we're heading over towards the Larag, and over there you can see the bothy up on the hill. So last time we were up here we took a wee walk up there and had a wee bit of a chill out. I think we had a hot chocolate in there in the bothy, and then we started a walk up the hill there towards the Corbett, and I think we got as far as that bit in the path where there's the steps going up there, and we sort of decided that we'd had enough fun for that day, so we turned around and came back. It was a long time ago, but yeah, so that's one that we'll have to revisit on another day. I think I remember feeling quite on the steps, because the steps are really close together, and I think that just started to play with my head, and I got to the point of I'm not doing this, it's not my type of fun for today, and we turned around. But it's funny because I'm looking at it now thinking it looks like nothing. It looks like absolutely nothing. I think I'd skip up them today without a second thought. So it just goes to show, you keep at these things, eventually you get a bit better at coping with them.
And we're going to try to continue to get better.
All the time.
All the time. It's all about continuous improvement. Test. Okay. All right. Okay, so we've just followed the path right down to here. Lovely spot. You could totally camp. Very flat, grassy.
Beautiful camping spot.
Yeah. Here.
No.
Right. So we come down there. Lovely camping spot. Would be really nice. There is a path that continues on down here towards Lochan. We have to cross this bridge. And we then climb up here to the left, and up over there, can't really see much, it's very sunny, somewhere is the summit of Bynack More. I don't think we can see it just now. Alright, Stormy, how are you going to do on this? Look, she's doing so much better with bridges than she used to. We used to literally have to carry her onto a bridge with our handle. What a brave dog. Right. Okay, we've just stopped for Levinses, as we're wont to do.
A cheeky wee sandwich.
Cheeky wee sandwich. Dog had a wee bit as well. And we just continue on up. So it's about as steep as this, which isn't too bad, up until a plateau, and then the path splits, and the one on the left goes down to Larigalui. We're not... Larigalui, maybe? We're not sure.
Again, our best guess on our limited knowledge of Gaelic.
That's it, our best
Louis,
guess.
I think.
And then of course the path goes up to Bynack More, so which might be the pointy thing over there. I'm not sure.
What's the pointy thing?
Yeah.
You think that's Bynack More?
I don't know if that's Bynack More. I didn't think Bynack More was particularly pointy. That might be to one side or other of the summit. So.
I've forgotten what the translation is.
Do you know what the translation is of Bynack More? If so, put it in the comments below.
We'll have looked it up by the time we've posted this.
Probably. But you can still put it there, just for everybody else to know. All right.
Then
Okay. So we're sort of on the first sort of plateau bit. And you see Bynack More, which is our target. And then over here, right there, that's Bynack Beg. Beg means small or little, more means big or large. So there we go. All right, we'll catch up with you further on. Okay, here's the split. So you want to go to the right of this cairn to where those walkers are. There we go. Here we are, about to do the final ascent. Some people about a third of the way up. Some other people coming down just ahead of them. The storm's ready to go. We're just going to go slow, take our time. We're in no rush. We literally have the rest of the day. When we get back to the van, we'd stay in there all night, so we don't even have to worry about going anywhere. What a view though. Okay, so just there's a multitude of paths to choose from. Down there, the sort of groomed path, which is so common in the Cairngorms and super easy to walk on and navigate on, sort of has disappeared, probably for now. And now there's all this. It's not too steep. I mean, it looks fairly steep, and certainly when we were standing over there, we're like, oh my lord, that's a lot steeper than we thought. But once you come up to it, it's not too bad. We're just taking our time, picking our path, and trying not to get Storm to pull me off the mountain. All right, keep on going. Almost there. Wind, of course, we're hitting a bit of that. There we go. Look at that view. Stunning. Well, you gonna rub a bank?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
I hear there's one at the top.
Is there a bank at the top? We're gonna rub
Enough for
excellent.
everybody.
Good. All right. Well, let's go rob a bank. Okay. Bynack More. Some people up. We just passed a couple of lovely young ladies who are on the way down. They said we're very close. They must have seen the look in our face. We must have looked really exhausted or something. But so this one right in front of us is Bynack Beg, and we see people actually going down that way. And I was wondering if there's a way down there, but we'll see. But in the background there, that's Cairngorm. You probably can't see it in the camera, but I can just see the tops of the cell phone tower, the communication tower that's just off from the summit. And I think to the right of that is the actual summit cairn of Cairngorm.
Just look at that big bank of cloud.
Yeah, there's an enormous bank of cloud. The lady said that it is enormous to the south of us, but you still get amazing views. So we're really looking forward to getting up there. There's a couple of people up there just now, so we thought we'll just take in the view here and give them a chance to have their summit. And look at these tors. So this hill seems to be covered in these tors here, these lumps of rock, which are eroded away. The ground and rock is eroded away around them, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Okay, Fiona's ready to rob a bank. She's gagging to get up there and demand all their money. It's just stunning. What a beautiful day. The forecast is so much better than expected. We were sort of expecting mist and cloud all day, and we've been in sun all day. So it's not going to climb itself, is it? Okay, I think they are coming back down, or they're going over to Mealconach, so that's probably our cue to meander on up. We're probably about another 10-15 minutes away. Okay. Based upon the advice of one of the chaps we were talking to on the way up, he said stay to the left when you get to this bit. At least we think it might be this bit. We could be wrong. This could be Blavan all over again. Look at that. Fiona still looks like she's going to rub the bank on the summit. Alright, let's go, because with this wind it is awfully cold. You ready, Storm? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is number 51 for us. Ooh. Bynack More. Come on, Storm. Up. Hey. Over to Cairngorm. Look at the clouds rolling in. Stunning. These tours are the barns of Bynack. Anyway, really windy. We're going to get out of the wind. Okay, here we are at the, I think these are the barns of Bynack, or the little barns of Bynack. You may have seen the dog drag us over here. We're on the other side of the summit. So the summit is back over there. The cloud is just going over it again. And look at these things.
I'm not sure that even yet this is them.
Well, these are either the barns or the little barns of Bynack. We're not sure.
I don't think we can see them yet. Like, I think this is just us on the way.
Well, then this is the little barns.
Yeah. Ah, that's the barns.
There we go, there's the barns. So these are the little barns, because it's the little barns closer to the summit. Oh wow, and look at the barns right down there. What do you think? Should we go check it out?
Sure.
All right, let's go. So, little barns, Fiona taking a picture of me, taking a picture of her, taking a picture of me. And the barns of Bynack, they are enormous. I'm not sure the best way down there is a bit steep here, but you could probably go up and around this way down to them. Look at that, that is amazing, isn't it? Isn't that something?
That is quite something.
Storm loves it. Or she doesn't care, one of those. Oh, here comes a cloud again. In and out of the clag, and the barns are gone. Sorry darling, I've misplaced the barns, they've disappeared. Again, so we're just sheltering behind the little barns, aren't we, darling?
We are.
Fiona's getting more pictures, and the cloud, the clag, is just drifting over the big barns and us here, and there's the summit of Bynack More, and it's sort of drifting over that and then disappearing. It's really quite something. So we're definitely enjoying our time up here. You know, often we get to a summit, it's like, okay, yeah, we've done the summit, we're a bit tired, got a long way to go. Yeah. We sit for a minute and then we head down. Well, Milkweek we didn't. You should check out our Milkweek video if you haven't seen it already. That was lovely. But yeah, here we sort of wandered all over to check it out.
It's quite a lovely piece of hill.
It is a lovely piece of hill. And what a day. The forecast was nothing like this. The forecast, actually, you can't see it from here, the forecast was all the cloud that is to the south of us. So we're just plain lucky, to be honest with you. But it is so slowly coming up this way.
Yeah, I don't think that the camera can do any of this justice. Like,
no.
Whether that's the video or the phone camera, it's just amazing. Just looking at the shape of these clouds over the hills and the formations of the clouds up above, it's absolutely staggeringly beautiful.
It really is, and Storm was just saying the same thing. Well, I guess we better figure out what we're going to do.
Shame we don't have the tent.
Yeah, it's a
such
shame.
a shame we don't.
This would be a great summit camp spot. Like, there's lots of options. I mean, it's rocky, but you can still find lots of spots. Yeah. And if the weather's not quite perfect, there's a number of tours like this one that you could sort of sneak in behind and get a bit of shelter. So we might have to keep this in mind. Right.
Yep.
Guess we'll do what we do next. Okay, so what were you going to say?
I was just going to say that the hill looks a lot scarier than it actually is. It's I remember reading like a few weeks ago about how it was a very easy hill to do, and I thought, oh, that sounds just our ticket, you know, as a nice wee thing to do at the weekend when we're tired. And then we got here and I was just like, oh, that looks really scary. And there's the odd bit on the path that was like that. It was a bit too steep in places for me, but not too bad at all. Nothing like what I feared looking at it. But it's funny, coming back down, it's like got a totally different feel. It actually feels dead easy to do. It's just so crazy. Yeah, don't you think?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Right.
And it is certainly one that is worth a visit. It is so pretty. It's really lovely.
Well, very much so.
It's very atmospheric with all these clouds blowing past. And yeah, definitely glad we came up.
Did it.